Hey, good afternoon. This is Nana's cooking for my grandkids and my daughters. It's Thanksgiving Day, so I'm going to be sharing with them my mother's and grandmother's stuffing recipe. However, it has been upgraded to a not so much homemade, but kind of homemade. So just a little bit easier technique, and you've got options to make it completely homemade with your own breads and stuffing, whatever. But this is an easy way to make some stuffing. It's always been a hit at all the gatherings we have with family and friends. So first of all, I'm just going to start with a stovetop cornbread stuffing because it has really good seasonings in it. Get a big bowl. Very important. Okay. Let's wash my boxes because it takes less room to throw away. And I'll show you why here in a second. 1 sage and onion stuffing. If I don't spill something, it won't be a video. So I'm known to always drop something or spill something. All right, so this is going to be my now trash can. Maybe it's a little smaller than I thought. Put a little bit more. So put some of the trash in there. Okay. Now I'm going to do a cornbread classic stuffing. This makes a lot too. You can make 2 or 3 pans with this recipe. You share it with family. You can freeze a pan. Like if I freeze a pan, it'll be ready for Christmas. Then you take it out and you bake it. That's just as good. You can re-moist it a little bit with chicken broth after it freezes, thaws out. And I'll make a long noise. But anyway, stick that back in my garbage. And I'm gonna do a herb seasoned classic stuffing. Scissors come in handy.
They have that brand that you're using. That's that Pepperidge?
It's Pepperidge Farm.
Oh, okay.
But you can use whatever brand you prefer.
I'll show the cover of it.
Mm-hmm.
So do you hold it up there and they can see what kind of it? There you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And sage and onion as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Don't laugh. It's easier to clean up when you do this. The trick my mom kind of taught me, and I just have kind of kept it going, if you will. All right, now I'm gonna make like a little baby hole in the middle. And I'm gonna crack 2 eggs. Now I have some family members who boil their eggs and cut them up and put them in there. It's whatever you prefer to do. Okay, and once again, no eggshells included. Chop, 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 okay? Kind of stir it around, get it broke up a little bit there. Okay. Now at this point, I'm not for sure which spoon I'm going to be using. Depends on how it goes. Okay, now I'm going to start adding some chicken broth. Now I have chicken broth that I had made a chicken breast in my crock pot overnight. I added my onions and celery and all my seasonings in the crock pot and a stick of butter with that turkey breast, and it cooked all night. It smelled so good. So I dipped out a bunch of that broth and let it cool down a little bit because you don't want to have scrambled eggs in your stuffing. So I'm going to start pouring some of this delicious homemade broth. Now there's also, I have a box of broth if we don't have enough. But my mama, bless her little heart, loves it moist. And she's the one that taught me most of this recipe here. Passed it down. And this is why I'm doing these videos for children or grandchildren, for anybody who misses their mom or grandma and maybe forgot, oh, I didn't get that recipe, and so now they'll forever have this recipe for them that they can share with their family as well. So it's still a little dry, so I'm going to open up chicken broth and just add some more in there. And give it a little bit more stir. I was hearing some crunching in there. Now, I am going to add a little bit more seasoning. That one. A bit more pepper. Probably a teaspoon. A bit more salt. You just season it to taste, whatever you like. You can add garlic powder, garlic salt, whatever you prefer. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sneak over to the crock pot, get some more of that good juice. I hate to go to waste. Okay? So you can come over if you want to.
I can do that.
All right. Here's my kitchen. We are definitely cooking today. And Jim and I are going to be here alone today, so I just made a turkey breast. And this is some of the delicious broth that I'd made from the breast. That's wonderful in your stuffing. You get that such good flavoring. And I probably cut up about 4 stalks of celery and probably a half an onion real small. Blended it, whatever you want to do, chop it. Keep a pretty little breast in it. All right, so let's just go back over and we will keep adding this. I'd rather add this than the boxed dressing, box broth, I should say, because it has such good flavors. Okay, let's start to mix a little bit. Don't want to spill that. Yeah. Yeah, starting to get the right consistency. Like I said, this makes a lot because I have to share it with a lot of people. So it don't pay me just to make a small batch. I have to make a big batch. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting that consistency everybody likes. Some people like it a lot drier. Like I said, my mom preached and preached to me, Daddy, make it more moist. It needs to be more moist. And my sisters can agree with that because we're all here in our ears some days. All right. All right. Now this batch, some of this is going to my sister's house, Teresa and Joe, my niece Sammy, and the twins, Sailor and Sloan. So I haven't been able to be there today for some reasons, but they're going to come over and pick up some to go. Because it's not Thanksgiving unless we have my Mama Noisey's stuffing, even though my Mama Noisey used real bread and toasted it and cornbread. But just like I said, it's a different little version, updated version. And you can do it however you like. You use the same concept, but use your breads that you like. Okay, I think that looks pretty good.
Looks good.
Okay. Last drop. All right, and we can pour some more over the pan once we put it in the pan, because it may dry out. So I did a little light spray in my pan. It's got these throwaway pans to give away to people, so they're not stuck with dishes, or I'm stuck with dishes, or Jimmy's stuck with dishes.
Usually Jim.
I should say more. Here's my cleaner upper. So I think I'm gonna get a bigger spoon to dip this in. All right, make sure hair is pulled back, hands are clean. Hygiene is very important. Oh yeah, baby. Mama Rosella would be proud. And this way they'll have plenty for the family over there, her family that's coming today. As you can tell, I still have half left for Gemini and whoever request. We can make turkey and dressing sandwiches with, what is it we like with it, honey?
Oh, with turkey and dressing, and we love it with our cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce, yeah, baby. Not bad at all.
Even some people put mashed potatoes on it too, but I'm more traditional.
Yeah, I've heard that, gravy.
Yeah.
You can do whatever, flips your boat. Floats your boat, I should say. All right. hopefully that'll be enough for Teresa and Joe to have. And like I said, some leftovers for here and for freezer for Christmas. I'm going to freeze a pan for us. And all I have to do is pull it out and kind of remoist it and bake it. All right, so I think that's good for Teresa and Joe. I'm going to add a little bit more of chicken broth on top, just in case Mom's watching from heaven. Lost the lid, that's okay. All right, so this, we would bake it probably 30 minutes at 375, 400, depends on your oven. If you like it crustier, you can bake it 40 minutes and then you can brown on the top with a boiler. If you like it crunchy on top and soft in the middle. So either way, it's delicious. You just make it the way you like it and enjoy it, and your family will want you to share it. So I'm sharing this, like I said, with my sister today and my other grandkids today, my husband and I today. So we wish you a happy Thanksgiving. And once again, this is my diary for my family and my friends, or whoever would like to have some of these recipes from Nana's Cooking to you. Have a blessed day.